One who is buried under the earth, one moment of unawareness, for sure he's gone. If he sleeps, he'll never get up. Sri Brahma sitting and asking him to cover up with mud. He's checking out for himself whether he's really a Siddha or not. Once you're a Siddha, you will become super capable. You are the creator himself.
Namaskaram, Sadhguru. Could you speak about what kind of preparation is required to progress from practicing Ardha Siddhasana to the full Siddhasana?
To be in a state of Siddhi means to be in a certain state of establishment. That means the looseness is gone. You are in a state of Siddhi, so you're a Siddha. That means you organize your energies in such a way that it is completely integrated. Your generally life is interdependent. Your interdependency is constantly being brought down with the practice of yoga. Your dependence on the toilet is slowly going down, isn't it? Food also going down. Actually, if you check it, air also is going down. Because you breathe deeper and slower, easily 2 minutes you could stay without breath, in which other people would suffocate. Siddha means that you're trying to integrate the system into an established state where the interdependency of life is coming down on all levels. To a point, a day will come when if you sit here, everything is still. Your breath is gone, everything is gone. There is no transaction with the outside. That's the ultimate goal. That if you sit here, you are a cosmos by yourself. You are not a part of the rest of the creation. When you are no more the part of the rest of the creation, you exist here as a creator. So Siddha or Siddhasana is a journey in that direction. How many people get to that place is a different thing, but it is a journey in the direction. So yogis sit. You heard that story about Sri Brahma sitting and asking him to cover up with mud. Because he's checking out for himself whether he is really a Siddha or not. Once the mud is covered, he cannot breathe. No breath, no light. See, without light and air you cannot live actually. No breath. First, people learn practicing by cutting off the light. And then cutting off the food, cutting off the water, then cutting off the air. So once you're no more dependent upon the external manifestation of the 5 elements in the world, you are a Siddha. Once you're a Siddha, you are no more a part of the creation, you are the creator himself. That is why a yogi who is a Siddha and Shiva as seen as the same, they say he is Shiva. In his previous form, he was referred to as Shiva Yogi. So, Ardha Siddhasana means you want to be stable, but you want to leave the door open. Door half open, because you have a wife. If you become a Siddha, where will she go? She will not know how to be with you, she cannot be with you. And if you force yourself to be, if you are established in a certain way and force yourself to be, then you will be breaking something, either in this or that. So, people who are in normal family situations, you don't go for Siddhasana, you go for Ardha Siddhasana because you want to keep the door open. So Siddhasana, if you go, the practice will rise to a different level altogether. But that will also bring certain challenges, a certain integrity of who you are, how you live, what you eat, what you do, everything has to be watched. Because when you're trying to stabilize the system beyond a certain level of what is considered natural and normal, it's normal to breathe, it's normal to eat and drink, it's normal to sleep. One who is buried under the earth, if he sleeps, finished he'll never get up. So 18 days, 20 days, 12 years, somebody doesn't sleep. Because if he sleeps, for sure he's gone. One moment of unawareness, for sure he's gone. By the time you open, his body will be rotting. So, to be a Siddha is a different dimension. It's… there is something called as spirituality and there is something called as fringe spirituality. That means the doors are always open, you can go here, go there, go here, go there. So if I become a Siddha, will I become incapable in the world? Definitely not. You will become super capable. It is just that this system is integrated in such a way, it will have no business with anything else. It is only doing what's needed. It will have no business transaction going. Business transaction is give and take, isn't it? This can do a lot of giving, but it cannot do give and take business. It becomes incapable of give and take business. It can radiate things, it can do wonderful things, but it cannot do transaction. This is the basic understanding behind people who are on the spiritual path. First thing that they stop is transaction. You know, I think Jesus said something, you can't serve me and mammon, whatever, what is that? Hmm? Yeah. A man cannot serve two masters. That is, he's talking about material things and… yeah. So, somewhere this awareness is there, whether they have the necessary sadhana and scientific structure to get there or not. The awareness is there everywhere. That is why the first thing they stop is, somebody in the spiritual path means if they do not know how to do any sadhana, they go away. Somebody comes, you offer something, but no transaction. So they withdraw into places where there's no need for transaction because living in a society you transact, living in a family you transact. It's all a transaction. So, transaction is not just on the level of, I give money so you give some produce to me. It's not just that level. Transaction is happening on a very basic level. But you can transmit, you cannot transact. Once you strengthen the walls of your thing. So on one level, we are talking about loosening the walls, taking off the boundaries. But another level, we're talking about strengthening the boundary. If you completely strengthen the boundary and become free from the existence, you're as good as the creator. So, a yogi who buries himself is not trying to perform a feat, he's not trying to show off, he's trying to master his situation where he is no more a part of the creation. All transaction that is necessary to be a part of the creation is taken away. He is on only because of the glow of that which is the source of creation within himself. Everything else is cut it off. It doesn't matter. There is something within you which is the source of creation, which is making you throb right now as life. But without the transaction with the creation, you cannot exist for a moment. God is beating within you, but if I hold your breath, you're gone, isn't it? Now, he wants to get to a place where this transaction is not necessary. So only that which is the source of creation is his sustenance. So he is not serving two masters, he's truly serving one master. And he's that.